Hey, what is up, guys and gals? How's it going? Mr. Kill Happy here, or for some of those who may also know me as Plastic Hamster, or Stay Frosty. And today we are back again with Brawlhalla, today with a new update, and some news and update and whatnot on my IRL status. For those who don't know, and well, most of you probably don't know, I've actually gone in for an ear surgery a couple days ago, actually. Let's see, was it yesterday? Well, yeah, I mean, technically
You
I
better
went,
not have a headset on.
but yeah. See, we went in the morning. But yeah, I
You
think
cretin.
technically 2 days. Not all the way on, Vincent. Only one ear, and it's very difficult to have it this way. But yes, I actually went in for an ear surgery, and my ear is currently healing. It's got a cup on it currently, which is why I can't wear headsets or anything else properly. That also goes for my glasses as
Two
well.
days ago.
I gotta have them in some weird convoluted way, but luckily I'm still able to use them. My glasses, that is. We're here with Brawlhalla. Um, and apologies if I sound weird. The surgery, more like it's weird to explain because I barely know much about it as well. But the ear surgery required them to stick a tube down my throat for oxygen, and I guess the whole thing that they did there with that whole process kind of rendered my throat a little bit, so to speak. And my throat's kind of weird, so I can't exactly talk too loud because then my throat will feel weird and it'll make me want to gag for some reason. So yeah, I just figured I had to do this stream because it's been a couple days already and I haven't been doing anything. Also because I wouldn't know how to do any other update video without, without having too much of a thought process behind it, so might as well go in, right? So we got Finn and Jake in the game now. And this is kind of weird though because they're kind of like copy characters like all the others are, or like some of the others are, but at the same time they are their own character. So like think of it as an Echo Fighter from Smash. They are a copy of a character but have their own character slot. They got Finn right here who uses Jala's moveset, which is I'm not too much of a fan of Jala to be honest. So it's decent. We got Jake who takes Core's moveset and, makes him his own. Pretty alright. We got Princess Bubblegum, who uses Lord Vrax, which is, by golly, probably one of the worst characters in the game, depending on whether you're good or not good with him. When I say worst, I mean that ironically. Excuse me. I've got the Renicon Rumble for any death and whatnot. A little fancy little thing to do. And I don't think this is new at all, so yeah, Odin's Chest, I don't think this is new, so we're just gonna go ahead and pass right by that. Oh, good lord. You also got a new Brawl of the Week as well. Come grab your... Wait, what's this? Come grab your friend in this mathematical mode. Pick the ultimate 2v2 team and play as both legends at the same time. Build up enough damage on your opponent's two legends to bounce them around into oblivion. Hold down or dodge to help position your buddies. Oh no. Oh god. Position your dudes, my bad. Score the most KOs to win. So we could probably join in that a little bit later, but for now we're gonna do some training because we could actually show off the rest of the skins as well on their own character slot. So I guess that's an update, I suppose. So instead of having to look through all the skins and try to guess which one is which for whom, you've just got them down here just to grab. So we got Finn. Got some of the other color variations, which really doesn't change much on his actual face. But just the outfit that he wears kind of changes around, which is kind of weird to be honest. I guess you could say I'm very much used to seeing the base colors, but seeing him with any other, it's kind of a weird thing to look at. So that's pretty alright, I guess. I think I might kind of like the gray version, maybe? Hard to pick anything. The gray version's kind of nice. We got Jake with his different color sets. And this honestly doesn't, like, if you go from his base color to his yellow color, kind of not much of a difference besides maybe like a more yellowish yellow than an orangey yellow. Kind of weird, but yeah, it really just changes his fur, I guess you could say, since he's a dog. Not too much of a fan of Adventure Time, so I wouldn't exactly know the whole thing, like the whole technicalities behind what it is. Like, is it skin? Is it fur? So like this, for example, too, his eyes don't change color either. It's literally just white, no matter what color you pick. You'd think if you pick like a different color scheme for him, he'd have like different eye colors and whatnot, but I guess that'd look too goonish. Or too disgusting to look at. Let me change my chat to live. There we go. Oh boy, this is kind of painful to do. Actually, not really painful at all. In fact, I haven't been experiencing any pain all that much. But it's kind of difficult to talk because it feels like I'm swallowing my own throat. And it's weird. Next up, we got Princess Bubblegum, who I actually haven't looked at yet. So, oh, that's pretty interesting. Some of her other color variations, that is also interesting. That is interesting. Looks like a blonde now. That's weird. Oh, just base colors already, right here. For pink, black, Skyforged. Oh. Kind of like that a little bit, Skyforged. But yeah. So we're gonna take a look at
on the return.
Hey 2K. I got an ear surgery, so excuse me if I'm talking very either low or monotony or not at all. You get the ear surgery kinda got my throat feeling weird. Oh god. Ooh. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. So, for those who are familiar with Jalla's movesets already, you'll pretty much already know what goes on here. For Jake, we got, I guess, the forward triangle move, which, yeah, furry mode activate, I guess.
I completely forgot that your ear went boom.
Yeah, me ear went boom.
He's dying a little.
Yeah, just a little bit. I just feel like I'm swallowing only like 70% of my throat. Oh my god. Oh, this feels so weird. Okay, let's go. We got down triangle, which, well, basic Jalla. Honestly, I don't see much difference there. I really don't use axes much, so I can't really do combos with axes to kind of like show off the moveset better, but we got up triangle there. So let's see, maybe we could... Oh, it's too far. See, maybe I could... Yeet. Oh, yeet. Come on. Hey, yoy. Come here. Come on. Get me. Yoy.
Finn's animations kinda suck.
They kinda do, don't they?
Jake's is my favorite.
They're kind of basic, but then again, you gotta admit, it is just a human. There we go. Yeah, again, I don't use axes all that much. Oh, and for those who are curious to see what taunts would look like with these characters. Isaac, you good? You good there, buddy? Or is... No, it's Isaiah, isn't it? So I got, you know, sunglasses, some of the basic stuff, Super Saiyan. And then this one, whatever this one is, the Soul Stealer one. I kind of like the sunglasses with that. This kind of reminds me of the... What is it? The tape recorder. Or not the tape recorder, the tape from Regular Show, a little bit. The Summertime Lovin' tape. Summertime! We got the sword that you could use with Jalla as well, so let's So we got forward triangle, which, well, basic Jala. Jala, I believe, does that as well. That same move. With that same effect. Except, this one looks a little more, what is the word? Like ghostly? No, or not ghostly. It's just less fiery and more so astral sword, kind of. We got down triangle. Basic.
They gave Jake all the squash and stretch.
Oh, we got the useless up
It
triangle
sucks
as
that
well.
Dizzy and Finn have shitty characters they are covering.
The very useless up triangle that Finn has now. Lovely. You can't even hit anybody on the ground with it. Look at that. Oh yeah, another thing too I'd like to point out, it really doesn't matter much to you guys, but another thing that the surgery did was make my tongue numb. So like, tasting foods is... You should have been me when I was experiencing pizza on the first day of numb tongue. Ugh. Just basically mushed bread inside the mouth and that's it. No
I thought
taste.
Finn would be Roland.
To be honest, I figured Finn would be Sir Roland as well, but nope. Ah, well, there goes a useless up triangle, doing its thing, I guess. It's very selective thing.
Dude, same.
See, I'm not really that great with Jala to begin with, so... I mean, swords I'm okay with. I'm not, like, mastery with swords or anything like that. Let alone anything at all, besides maybe beating Bryant up with Mordex. And, I guess, beating Austin up, or beating the other guys up
Use
with
the
any of
opportunity
the
to
other
eat healthy so
characters.
you cannot taste the shitty health food like kale.
It's a good thing I don't have Kale to begin with. Not much of a Kale guy. Oh, maybe I should show off what his animations look like. Like, I know all the animations without weapons are the same, but, I mean, sometimes, like, the facial animations look different.
When I got a filling they numbed my mouth and I hated eating.
Oh, Christ, that was rough. And what's weird, too, is, or not weird, but what's, I guess, kind of cool is that they gave Finn the robot arm, which I don't
So
watch
I just didn't.
I don't watch Adventure Time at all, but I'm going to assume that he lost his arm at some point. It's kind of cool that they gave him, like, the robot arm. So it's like, it looks kind of cool whenever you punch somebody, because it's like you're punching him with a metallic arm, which would deal some serious damage. Oh, how did I miss that? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Also, for those who could be curious, the color of the arm does actually change, too, with the different colors as well. Yeah, there we go. See, I'm starting to kind of kick up speed with my speech now. Yep, eating is the worst. Oh, God. Jesus, this throat. Why is it so bad? It's like a bubble.
It's a good show, but a lot of people stopped around season 3.
It's like a bubble is inflating in my throat, and it just...
Or 2.
Like it stops air or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. Just think of it like I don't know how to explain my issue. My issue, or not an issue, my thing I'm having here. Just take what I've been saying and feel like I'm swallowing my own throat and just take that under consideration. It's not a good thing. You feel. Oh, God. Alright, so next up we got
Finn
Jake.
punches someone followed by a gut-wrenching guttural scream in pain.
That would make sense. Just, pah. So I kind of like Jake a little bit because he uses core, and I'm not the best with core, but let's just say I got a good amount of luck whenever I'm using core. Oh, that felt weird. But yeah, I got a good amount of luck whenever I use core, and I kind of like to use speed with core as well. So we're gonna move on with that. And you know, let's just use base Jake. None of his colors are really that special. To be honest, it's really just his fur color.
Remember how Elmer's Boyle talked to him?
So Jake in my opinion, looks extremely weird in this game. Because, like, most of the characters in this game are humanoid-looking things, while Jake is a literal being that just runs around the battlefield. It's kind of weird to look at. In fact, I wouldn't even suggest looking at him as he's running regularly. Actually, from the show, I'm just used to him, like, walking on all fours in some variation of way. So we got, some of these moves here, you know.
The kid from Fairly Odd
angry
Parents.
looking. Ah, yes, Elmer's Boyle. So we
Free
got,
Holy Puro.
so we got, the forward triangle from Core. Which is just really Jake stretching. Original Core kind of like stretches his arm out as well, but because Core doesn't necessarily have arms, Core is basically Rayman, which is also in this game. Surprise, surprise. But yeah, this time they actually connected an arm to the thing that stretches out, which is makes sense for Jake. Also has the stretchy noises as well. I got his down triangle. On original Core, he would slam the ground and break the ground, and all the rocks would fly up. But this one kind of just flails his arms around, I guess. Check this out. Got that same effect and everything. Oh.
It's pronounced Beandoge.
Let's see if I could get him at a little ba ba ba. And there we go. Except we have the up triangle, which can be very selective as far as usefulness is concerned. Like that, for example. Also, I've managed to get some pretty interesting combos where I've done something like this. Oh, wait. Nope, nope. Watch this, watch this. Like that. Where I've managed to get some combos like that while people are falling, and I just slammed them down to the ground even further by doing that. Also, with the down triangle as well. Let me see if I could... Come on. Do it. Come on. I think I got it. There we go. Like that. Pretty okay. The same punching sounds for regular gauntlets, which is kind of weird. Has that rocky sound to it.
Did you hear that crossplay is for every system except for the Sony box?
So it's pretty alright. Next up we're using the hammer, which I'm not too much of a fan of hammers. Jesus Christ, look at Jake's face after that. He is content with that kill. So we got the large fist to mace maneuver for some weird reason. I really don't know why his hand goes from a fist to a mace. Okay, couldn't he just use his fist regularly? Or not regularly,
no
but I mean, like, couldn't he just have it stay as a fist rather than turn to a mace? Honestly, he already has it there. Plus, isn't that a pan with a piece of bacon on it? Isn't that hot, too? Which that must be kind of hot. Next up, we have the down triangle, where he turns into a car. Which is kind of weird, to be honest. I don't know if that's a reference to the show or anything,
Some
but...
kind of anti-cross platform.
If it is, excuse me for not realizing. But it's kind of weird to me that he just turns into a car. Excuse me. Regular Core usually just turns into a, you know, big pile of rock. And honestly, I think I prefer Core's version better than Jake's version of the down smash. Or the down triangle.
It is a reference.
Is it? Oh, well. I think I still like Core's version better. Oh yeah, that's right, we got his up triangle. Where he turns his leg into a spring and throws a rock up, which is actually almost exactly what Core does. Which is kind of meh. Only thing different about this compared to core is either the noises, or honestly, it's just the noises. Yeah, they're just the slight snaps and whatnot that the noises give off. Oh, that looks kind of cool though. Look at that. You seen that? Check this out. Notice how after he does the spring move, that like shockwave goes back through his leg. Look, and it goes back in.
When is Broda coming?
I don't know when Broda's coming, sir. He might not come anytime soon.
Bro Yoda.
Oh yeah, sir. I got a ear surgery
No.
a couple days ago, and my throat is not okay, and two, my tongue is numb. Oh, I missed. So yeah. Take a
He
look
new
at
Star Wars.
Yay. We got some of his taunt
So
animations.
stop sucking cock. He main
Where
character.
the sunglasses get bigger for Jake. Actually, it looks a little interesting. It looks like a cereal box brand character now. This he looks like what is it? The snack crackle pop guy now, or if anything, maybe like the potato guy. I don't know. Super Saiyan, Soul Stealer. Oh, hey, sir. If you're still on, I looked at the new DLC, the Shadowkeep DLC. I'm actually a tad bit interested in playing Destiny again. They seem like they're starting to go the
Those
right
RLs.
way now.
Get it.
Yeah. I'm a little interested in it now that Activision is no longer in there. Bungie's taking the right turns now. Bungie's looking pretty alright.
I have it downloaded and I've still barely done Forsaken.
I'm not getting Forsaken though. I don't.
So get Forsaken so we can do Destiny.
No, that DLC is cursed. The only way I'm gonna get Forsaken is if it goes on discount, and like a pretty big discount too. Cause like they're gonna have that Lost Light thing that gives people basically free access to a good percent of the game. So like, you know, it's basically pointless to even buy any more DLCs that
It is
are
on
old at
discount
this
right
point.
now.
Is it? How much is it for you? Like, oh no, you're probably not able to see the price. Never mind.
It's like 50% off.
Oh, 50% off. That is kind of good. I want to use the bows, but at the same time, I'm too far behind. I'm way too far behind on my
Let me
level. Alright. Also, I don't think I want to buy it quite yet because of my ear situation. I literally only have one ear I could use right now, because the other one's padded up with cotton. I literally can't hear a single thing out of one ear. It'd be a lot better to be able to hear out of both ears when it comes to shooters. I got Princess Bubblegum up next. And mind you, I'm not much of a fan of Lord Vrax whatsoever. However, I can admit that Lord Vrax can be quite a spammy boy. So let's go ahead and... Oh, actually, you know what? We should see some of the punching stuff and whatnot. Basic stuff. The taunts. Check these out early. Yeet. Alright, so we got this literal banana. I'm disturbed by this weapon. But okay, we got a banana. And apparently we got the power of... I don't know what that is. Is that the unicorn chick? Must be the unicorn one. Rainicorn, was it? You got the down triangle.
It's a banana guard.
That honestly kind of makes sense, that attack, because, like, bubblegum, stickiness, that kind of makes sense. Oh, we got the
Yeah,
up
that's
triangle
Rainicorn.
as well. That attack also kind of makes sense as well. Oh my god, look, the banana guard spins. Oh god, that's so funny. It's
Wait,
so
that's the
funny to
annual
be
pass. It's
honest.
$20 Canadian. Don't know where to find Forsaken though.
So if the annual pass usually is more than one DLC and it's only $20 for you, that is, then it is likely that the Forsaken DLC is actually kind of cheap. So I'll take a look at it later and I'll decide, because there's also been some other games that Bryant has been wanting to buy, or wanting me to buy, like Fighter Z, and just some other games in general that I could be playing with other friends on. I mean, needless to say, I could get Forsaken and play with you on it. It's not like I wouldn't have anybody to play with on that game, but still. Alright, see, was that it? Did we look at everything? Yeah, we did, alright. So let's switch weapons here. I missed. Alright, there we go. Just spam this a little bit, there we go. So we got Lord of Rax's, oh Jesus. Oh, that's a cool move, kind of. I wish I could hear better, because then I'd be able to tell what that sound is.
If we get fighters, I can slaughter you.
Nah, not even. Get out of here. We got the, oh god, that looks weird. I don't think I like that move. At all. Disgusting. Oh. Come here and get hit with the disgusting. We got the up triangle as well. Oh. Which kind of looks almost the same as Lord Vrax's move. Except it doesn't look like Wi-Fi lines, now it just looks like bubbles getting shot up in the air. Kind of weird. Let's see, I'm not a Lord Vrax main whatsoever, but let's see if I could... There we go. We did our job. We just spammed somebody down to the abyss. That's all we did. That's all we can do with Lord Vrax. Let's do the spammy boy strat. Quickly. Play with the spear like anybody else can.
I like how as soon as I get VR Minecraft working, you can't play it.
It's fine, Ven. We'll play it eventually. Speaking of which, Pro Mello put out another video with that updated visual stuff. Or not updated visual, but the shader stuff and all that. I'm very interested and wanted to get that. So bad, but I don't... Like, I've had so many issues with just, like, downloading things,
I know, but
mods, and whatnot. Like, I don't want to go through that again with the shaders. I already went through it before. Down square. Down square. Look at me, I'm a Lord Vrax main. I belong in tournaments, haha, look at me. Look at me getting $10,000 for pressing down and square in synchronization. Look at me, so good, woohoo. Meanwhile, all the other actually good players are actually losing to me because all I can press is down square.
You didn't get the shaders, you got a texture pack. I think the only way to get Forsaken is to get the complete edition, which is 60% off. It's $51 for me, probably 40 for you.
Let's see, what is it? Oh yeah, the texture pack. Well, I'm really tempted to use some of that stuff, man. I wanna... Like, at the same time, I feel like you and I should start off our little series first before we actually try anything complicated. So once I'm all healed up, or not even all healed
It
up,
comes with
maybe
annual pass and Forsaken, which is 4 DLCs.
once I'm somewhat healed up, then maybe I'll try and get back into it again. The thing I'm excited for is to try out, what is it, Yu-Gi-Oh! Again? Because like I said earlier with you, Ven, somebody gave me his stuff on Dropbox. I'm hoping it works. Alright, now let's get out of here.
If you are a good player, then why can't you beat me spamming?
If you're a good player,
5-1 Canadian is
spamming?
3827 American.
So let me see here. Let me look at Sir's comment. I think the only way to get Forsaken is to get the complete edition, which is 60% off, and the $51 for me, probably 40 for you. Comes with annual pass, Forsaken, so 4 DLCs. But I don't need to get 4 DLCs. I already have all the other DLCs aside from Forsaken. That was a pain to actually say. Or not necessarily a pain, but just felt weird to say. I do not like
different.
this. I'm pretty sure I could find Forsaken alone. Somewhere. I found it before alone.
Online.
Shall we try Brawl of the Week?
Annual pass is different.
Annual Pass, is that for further DLCs ahead? As if that's also
3
the
DLCs
case,
came
then
after
I'm not
Forsaken.
sure. Oh, did it? Really? Seriously? I missed a
Smaller
lot
DLC,
then.
yes.
Jesus, then I must have missed a lot. Alright, let's see, who do we got here? So, what is it? What was it again? It's like you play 2 of the same characters
The
and
third
you
one
gotta
just
like
came out a few days
line
ago.
them up? Oh, really? I'm a tad bit interested. A tad bit. The problem is that I would have missed out on all that time that I could have gotten to try and level up through those DLCs. I would have to like rush through it. If I even wanted to do anything. Let's go with Diana and Core. They're some of the heavy hitters. Actually, you know what? Hold on, no, let's go with boom. Go red. Red looks cool. What do I usually use for Mirage again? I forgot to set this for Diana as well. See, she needs defense. She also could use some attack as well, which drops her speed. I don't know. Yeah, I sure want to go with
since
dexterity.
the Forsaken Complete Edition comes off of sale on Tuesday, so this is the best deal you might get.
And then we go with... what is dexterity?
I'm off this stream.
Alright, see ya, sir. There we go.
Three, two, one, brawl!
Unga bunga.
Shut down.
Bunga bunga.
Hi.
Unga bunga. I'm gonna unga bunga this game.
Five,
Howdy.
I'm unga bungaing.
1. Red team wins.
The unga bunga has proclaimed victory this time. That's a pretty fun mode. In my opinion, it's a lot of unga bunga. And I mean that literally. Just a lot of stuff going on, but it's actually kind of fun to be playing as two of the same, or not two of the same. It's kind of fun to play two different characters at the same time, because it's like, okay, well, I gotta watch this guy, now I gotta watch that guy. Oh, what direction is this guy facing to make him face the right direction? And hey, Lux, by the way, I got my ear surgery, Lux. Hooray! And I can't hear out of one side of my ear, or one side of my ear. Makes it sound like I have more than one side of one ear. I can't hear out of one side, and my tongue is numb, and my throat is not okay. Yeah, it's actually really fun. I like that mode. If I could play it with friends, that'd be great. I feel like it'd be a little more of a fun experience.
Oh, what did they say?
It might be a little more of a fun experience to play, just having commentary with your friends, freaking out, wondering how to actually make the thing work. I mean, they didn't exactly say much, Lux. They just went for it. I already got the ear surgery. I got the cup on my head, and eventually, at some point, after all these months, in fact, even half of a year probably, or maybe actually a whole year that I've been without good hearing, I might eventually have some form of decent hearing now. Some decent. I say decent, because they also said it wouldn't be as great as it was before, and I can't remember if it was this ear, the one that's broken, or not broken. I can't remember if the ear that's covered up right now, if it was the one that wasn't as great with hearing to begin with,
He had to deep throat an oxygen tube.
or if the one that's covered up was the good ear that I had. Because I remember I used to have like favorite sides with ears as far as hearing is concerned. It would kind of suck either way. I'd be able to hear pins drop and everything, but now, nope. Well, let's see. What else can I do here? What else can I do? I'm a bit eager to look over at Destiny to see what's more. It is a little bit sad, but I mean, there is also a case where it's barely noticeable that I can't hear as well. I mean, also, my ear will be fixed, and there won't be a
Now I
chance
throw
of
the energon.
and there won't be a chance of my ear getting infected anymore, because I had a hole in my ear, which gave a chance of it getting infected hardcore. Even though it actually never did for almost half a year to an actual full year. It, kind of sucks. A little bit. I never want to, that was something else too. I got to point out is, that that if my hearing wasn't as great, I have a choice to entrust a hearing aid to assist me with hearing, but I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to entrust a machine to handle my hearing. I'm a big boy. I'm a human being. I'm not gonna ask Mr. Roboto Domo Arigato what I'm hearing. I'm stupid. I don't want that. I want to be a human. Like a be.
I had the best day yesterday.
Oh, did you? What happened? What happened yesterday? Tell us. Let's see.
Arcade.
I don't have any of the skins at all, so I would have played tournament with one of them, but I mean, we have core at least, right? Actually, we have Rax here as well. And what was the other one? Jala. Yeah, we actually have all of them for the skins. But I'll use core just for the sake of having the same moveset as Jake, I guess.
And that small rant concludes old man yells at clouds.
In fact, you know what? Let's go with plankton colors. What was it again? Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was green. I think those are plankton colors that we picked. Originally, plankton was Vrax, but oh, for those who don't get that reference, it was a thing that me and Austin did. Yeah, originally it was Vrax for plankton, but now we switched over to core, because core is actually really good. At least I'm really good with core. Decent with core. Yeah, I went to
It was my
college.
graduate.
Your graduation? Hey! Out of college? Out of high school? I think I actually have a video that I saved with some core gameplay against Austin. That was pretty okay.
Before
I
the
would
stream I
say.
was so bored I almost fell asleep.
Ow. Ow.
Congrats Lux. High school.
Oh, nice. Well, now you're pretty much done with that part of your adventure. Now it's either going to college, like community college or university. Or, I mean, if you want to go the other route, which is getting a job already, you can do that as well.
Thank you.
Although it might be suggested to go into college so you could actually have more possibilities for jobs in the
Quote unquote
future.
adventure.
But I mean, it's also better to kind of start getting the money already. Unless you could do both, obviously, then yeah, that's fine too. Quote unquote unga bunga. Unga bunga.
Yay.
Dominating.
I went to college.
Shut down.
Oh. No, I missed. See, who do I want to fight for the next battle? I gotta save one of these two from death. Either that or let them fight it out. And let luck be the bearer of... Oh, well, guess I'm fighting Sentinel. Oh, so close. Yeet. I went to college. Hey, we got one of my first mains, Zol. Lovely.
3, 2,
I've seen a lot of old references today and none of them aged well. Win.
Oh, excuse me. That kind of hurt a little bit. Not much, though. Actually, no. It's starting to catch on. Ow. Oh, no. Yeet. I went to college, yeet. I went to college. Yeet. Uh-oh. Looks like Zol's gonna start to take the little bit of a comeback there. Get out of here. Get no.
Double knockout.
What is my throat have to feel so weird?
Do you think we can play Mincart later?
No, probably not. At least not with me. Also, if you didn't get the news, Bryant lost the Minecraft world, Twitchland.
Oh. Oh no.
Yeah.
His save data got corrupted.
I mean, it was not that I'm saying that it was good that his save data got corrupted, but I mean, the intentions of him leaving his PS4 on was good, cause like, you know, he wanted us to get our time in, you know, get some more stuff, you know, do our things, which we did get a lot done. But see, the problem was is that doing that is dangerous to begin with, leaving the PS4 on for a long time, or too many times, which he does all too often, and that just ended up backfiring on him. And I'm not sure if I should be grateful for him, you know, wanting to leave it on to begin with, or if I should just be like...
Do you think he will make a new one?
Or if I just want to be like, yeah, that's great. Wonderful. He's thrown out offers to make a new one, like a new world, not a Twitchland, but just a new world in general. But I'm not interested in it. Me personally, you guys could do it if you want, but
He has power outages way too often.
I don't mean to sound like a stickler or anything, or I don't mean to sound like a meanie or anything like that. A meanie, bobini or something. I don't know. But you know, I'm all for like entering into a new world for the first time. Because, like, you know, it can kind of feel boring at first, but then you're like, oh, it'll get better, you know? You'll experience something new. But, like,
it seems like a major issue with his house or area.
But, like, in this case, for me, it's like, well, I've already experienced the beginning of a new world. And there wouldn't really be much new, aside from having to get everything again. Which I'm not all that interested in anymore. So it's like, I'm probably not going to take interest in the new world. Come here. Oh. Oh no. Yeet. Plus, Bryant has weak willpower, so it
I
might be
can't help you with
suggested.
that.
Bryant has weak willpower, so it might be suggested if anybody were to have any new world for somebody else to make it, so Bryant doesn't go and start duplicating unnecessary things behind everybody's back, which he has done before. He has duped diamonds when told not to, and he had all the time to reverse his duplications because they weren't there yet. But then Mr. Smart Guy was like, "Don't worry, I'll keep it there," and we found out that he was duping diamonds. Mr. Weak willpower. So Ven, just saying this now, again, if somebody's starting a world, let it be one of us.
I can make a new world.
But nobody has any duping issues. Only dupe what might be necessary, like totems. But even then, some totems are more aren't as rare as diamonds. So it's not exactly a necessary thing to dupe totems, but for the sake of experience and not having people dying and losing their stuff, it would be a good idea to have totems duped. Smash. I went to college. I went to college. I went to college. Ow.
They need to make console servers a thing.
They should. Console servers. Gonna be honest, I think I just might not be interested in Minecraft on console to begin with. I think the only reason why I took interest in
I will make a world just for you guys.
Oh, Jesus. The only reason why I took interest in the world that Bryant had going was because he wanted somebody to work with him for Twitch. I was like, yeah, sure, you know. Sure, I'll chill out, you know, if you need another guy with you.
Be right back.
But now that, you know, that's not going on anymore, now it's kind of like, kind of playing Minecraft on console when I could be doing it on PC. And not only doing it on PC, but also doing it on PC while in VR. And not only doing it while on PC while in VR, but also doing it on PC while in VR when I could also be doing it while on PC while in VR with another friend who was also on PC and in VR. Vincert. it's like, no offense to the console players or anything. It's just a little more interesting to do it on PC. And even I'm saying that, and I'm the type of guy that prefers not to go through a bunch of grindy stuff to get what I would like to have. But I wouldn't mind some PC grinding in VR. Alright, well, I think I'm done for now. I did what I needed to do. I streamed after a couple of days of not streaming. Hope you guys and gals enjoyed the live stream. Apologies for the uninterested sounding voice or anything like that, but again, I'm just not doing alright in the throat because of my ear surgery. And
Okay, what name would you like the world to me?
it's fine, Lex. I'm not sure I'm even gonna join in that world that you're making. I mean, if you still want to make a world, you go ahead, but I'm not joining in it. Sorry. Apologies again. Ear surgery, not good. Well, good for intentions, but not good during recovery. If you guys and gals would like any more, feel free to ask. I will, since I am out of college currently, I'll be sure to try and hammer down a little bit more on streaming or videoing in general. And obviously I'll be back to, you know, sounding interested in life as soon as I heal up and feel rejuvenated and my throat doesn't feel like it wants to choke itself to death.
Give him like a month and he'll want to play it again.
Nah. Nah, you see, because as soon as we start hammering down on that Minecraft VR van, there'll be no other way to go besides PC Minecraft. Trust. Trust, buddy. The only way. It'll be the only thing to do. Be the cool kids club. But, yeah. If you haven't yet subscribed, leave a like, follow me on Twitch as well. I am already starting up my Twitch stuff now, because I am capable of streaming on Streamlabs to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
The controls are shit though.
Most of everything... What was I talking about? Oh yeah. Most of everything that I stream on Twitch could be the same as YouTube stuff. I mean... guess there's kind of not much of a point to go from here to there, but I mean, hey, if there's a case where I do something like on Twitch on PS4, then you could be there if you want. But yeah. And if you haven't yet, only if you can, please to consider a donation as well, as it would help out a fart not load. Ouch. Another thing I can't do is I can't open my mouth open as wide to like eat food. That's why I could only stick with liquids, or not liquids, but liquid-based foods, like cup of noodles or something like that. Food with broth. I don't have to open my mouth as much. That would also include chewing. Chewing is not a fun feeling to chew with a healing ear. Yeah. It doesn't hurt, it just feels uncomfortable to have the muscles working while your ear is still healing. But yeah, if you'd like to help and donate, it would be a great help. Don't donate because my ear is healing, donate because you want to and you take interest in the content. My ear is completely separate from anything here. I just involved my ear in this because I haven't told the story yet, so yeah. So if you'd like to donate, there's a donation link down below in the description. You may need to copy and paste the link depending on the device that you're using. And it'll ask you to sign into your Twitch account as well. Never. Actually, I took a couple pictures of the ear. I could actually send it to you guys on Discord. You want, although it'd be very much not suggested. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I don't like the look of it in it at all. Just think about it like this, Ven, okay?
What?
No. Don't even think about it like this. It's just, no. I don't like it. Not good. Doesn't look good. So going back to my outro. It'll ask you to sign into your Twitch account. And if you want, $1 is fine, $10 is a-okay.
Why did you take
20, 50, and 100. Oh, because I wanted to look to see what the ear looked like. I didn't have any mirrors in front of me. Well, one, I didn't have any mirrors in front of me at the moment, and two, I do have a mirror now, but even then it's still not that great of a help to see what's going on there. I mean, how else am I supposed to see the ear? Going back to the outro, 20, 50, and 100, though extremely appreciated to receive that large sum of money, is quite a lot of money, and if you guys and gals feel like you could use that money for your own self, and if you feel like you need that money for your own self, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about the 20, 50, and 100. Don't even worry about the $10. Don't even worry. I can understand, like, rent, or, maybe you want some stuff for your own streaming stuff. Or maybe you have your own medical things that you might need fixed. Worry about that stuff first. Don't send your donations to anyone. Send those donations to yourself. Invest in yourself. But then, if you're good with all that, then maybe you could, maybe
Wait,
you
can
could
we talk about the thing?
maybe you could dabble a little bit in assisting other people. It is always good to be a good Samaritan, even though you could use that money for yourself. But still, it is always a healthy thing to worry about yourself as well, just in case. The thing? What thing? What thing would you be specifying? I don't. If there was a thing that had happened a while ago, I probably don't remember it. Why don't I remember it? I don't know, to be honest. Probably the anesthesia. The anesthetic!
The thing you know.
The thing I know. Oh, wait, the Yu-Gi-Oh? The Minecraft? I don't really remember. Probably gonna have to just text it to me on Discord. Bye, everybody.
Miniquift.
Oh, Minquist. No, we'll talk about it on Discord if you want to. If it's really that much of a big deal, we could talk about it on Discord. Bye, everybody. Peace out. My throat is not good. Bye.